welcome to the super organized world of Terrapastel. It's a music production thing. Got a few little bits just to play as the stream starts. That was actually meant to be at like 123 BPM, so it sounds a bit faster than this one. So yeah, stuff like that. So nothing in particular. Gonna delete all the notes, and anything but the drums. What's it called? And then there was that I did. So we don't need any of that. Just delete all this so that we have an empty project again that just has sounds in it. I'm slowly getting to name all the sounds. Sexter, well. If it isn't the Mogman. Oh, says, yes, been waiting to catch another stream. Hi, O. It's O. I like this place where we meet. We have all these cool names. We mad mean in real life. Hi, this is O. O, Sexter. You made that track 4:30? Needs to be 10. It's a long track if it's 10 minutes. What's this here? What's this sound? It's a drum message. It's loud. In the spirit of bury the light. Where's all my drums? They're here, aren't they? Right, I've used this drum kit so many times already. And this one. Do I need to start a new drum kit? Is the question. The question. Answer the one. Right. Put this here. Get rid of this muck. It's good muck. What's this? See that's obviously an attempt, isn't it? I think that's the first one I did. So that's gone well. It's going well that foot. Does it really need that to be 10 minutes? That's a hard listen. I mean, I like long tracks, but in this world where it's like, don't know what that is. Fast moving things. Fair enough. It's an artist's decision, isn't it, to do that. I don't even know what I want to make tonight. But the past 24 hours, I've been making non D&B sort of like tracks to for a collab, and it's quite interesting to do. I came out with stuff I didn't think I'd come out with, but didn't really hit on the thing that I don't know what I had in mind. Like trying to make backing tracks for pop tunes, but alternative pop tunes. I mean, it's incredible. Well, I say, I mean, some tracks do need to be that long, don't they? If they have, if they're moving into through things and into something, yeah, for sure, for sure. Right. There's that other drum thing. It's up there. This bit. Oh, your hi-fi, your real hi-hat. Kind of want to start with a drum break now, like a classic break. It could end up being jungle if I do this though. Got this essential drum and bass breaks. The stand just doesn't want to go up, so I had to lower my snare to my knees. I don't know where it should be. Yeah, with your right. A snare with your left. Like an action, yeah. Okay, instead of all this, let's close all this, mute that, and do something a bit drastic. I mean, I feel like I've got a little too many tracks here now. But this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna just make drums out of weird sounds. So, add a drum track by, is it Control and F? I don't know. I'll do it by manual because I can't see. It's too dark in this room. I fixed my microphone. I thought so I ruled out that it's not the XLR cable that was making the microphone crackle. It was the input going into the sound card. And that's a problem because, you know, I don't want to buy a new sound card every 5 years. No way, is it older than that? I can't remember how old it is. It was a good excuse. It would be a really good excuse to buy a new one, a really high-end one. I don't have any money for that. So I fixed my old trusty. There was the connection's a bit loose. I think the connections are worn down, so I just gave it a wiggle in and out, a bit of in and out. And when it's pushed all the way in, it doesn't crackle. So if there was a way I could just like strap some elastic bands to it and to the back of the unit, the XLR cable might stay in. If I glued it, it would probably still crackle. I actually opened it up today. It's built like a tank, that thing. Okay, so we do have like a little bit of an intro, but anyway, we've got a MIDI track. We're not going to do break, are we? Maybe we should just drop a break in anyway, because why not? It's got life in it, if it's real. These are all processed though, these ones. I want just the classic breaks so I can rip them and like edit them myself. All right. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see if how the difference between, you know, like a Native Instruments 5-year-old sampler at USB breakout box compared to like something more something high end, like starting at sort of 200 quid, with like more modern, more quality digital to analog converters, you know, with like less jitter, stuff like that. See if my ears can tell the difference. When I did buy this and the other previous Native Instruments one, the Audio Control, which is really getting on a bit now. I think they have the same chip. I think they have the same DAC, digital to analog. And I was really impressed with how clear the sound was, how crisp it was. But I know there's crisper out there, but can I tell the difference? We'll see. It'll be my next sound card. It could be a few years though. Maybe if everyone spams me, I'll be able to get one in like 5 years. Did it? Oh my gosh, that's a big fail. Wow, how the hell were you overclocking? Crazy D. Can't say I do. It's hard to remember everyone who comes to here. Great name though. Crazy D. How much it cost though? I don't know. I think I bookmarked what appeared to be like really good. I know the Apogee converters were like a really good choice like 10-20 years ago, but there's loads of others come on the market since then, and the really good DAC chips have gotten cheaper as well. So you could get like high-end studio quality ones now for not that much, for less than a second-hand car, less than a fourth-hand banger. Never overclocked. Yeah, did you build it yourself? Yeah, it's a bit of a freaky thing to happen. Wonder if it was just a blown capacitor. It was a few months back. Okay, a few months. Yeah, because I did up until the start of the hot weather, just before the summer, I stopped live streaming because my life got like incredibly hectic, and only now I'm able to get some kind of multiple live streams per week back. An Apollo twin. Ah, yes, that was one of them. How much are they? They like 400 or 600. Gold, platinum, a gold or platinum standard. You even follow me back? Well, yeah. I mean, I'm following over 2,000 people, and I know there's quite a lot of them that are like sort of weird spam accounts and that, because I just kind of just follow everyone back, but they don't post anyway, so I don't see it. It's not like my feed is any more chocker with stuff to look at. So, you know, making more popcorns today. What am I doing? I'm just kind of like, I want to make something minimal, I think. So, to do that, I'm going to warp this, and I'm just going to chop bits out of it. The latest music they post on here, to be honest. It sounds awesome. Thank you, Grazy D. Thanks very much. Should we chop this into a sliced to new MIDI track? But I haven't done the what? Yeah, transients, because that saves me a job, right? Preserve warp timing, no. So I've just taken this drum beat. I don't know where it's from. It's probably I'm just using it to like start a song, really. I'm gonna cut everything out. Whoops. Apart from the snare. I heard it in my head. Lacrin. Thanks for following. This is. It doesn't sound minimal yet, does it? There's too much going on. I wouldn't recommend doing this as a way to start a minimal track. Using a break. I just want to use a break. Ooh. It's got a bit of a 90s, noughties feel to it. Like a bit of like Aphrodite, is it suburban bass? Or urban takeover? I can't remember that label. So you're working on a final course to make it even more finaler and put it right at the end. Sounds like you're going to build up to a big crescendo at the end, if you can call it that. Like an increasing of thing. Sounds increasing. Right, let's see what daft basses have got now. I mean, this could be the intro, right? Boom, boom. I want some like down, what are they called? Boom, boom. Pitch down. Pitch downers. That's what I want. Not a bell. A million. That's a lot. A lot of luffs. Greg, it's a Friday. It's a Friday. I might actually be going out soon. Not soon, but like not this week and next weekend. Yay! My mate's birthday. It's my mate's birthday this weekend, tomorrow, and there's another mate inside, so I'm going to go over to Manchester and I'm going to make an effort. I'm still really loving this. Oh, it's gone. Did I move it? Yeah, I did. No. Did I save this sound as a... I need to save it. Bass. I'm gonna put it in foghorns. I called it soft metal. Like, what's a soft metal? Not calcium. Calcium. One of them. Magnesium? And then you cut it with a knife. Right, let's pitch it. Let's pitch it. Take a sound that already sounds really big and just add more pitch bend to it. Magnesium, yeah, it's like that soft, isn't it? You can cut it. It's weird, isn't it? How you can just cut a metal. Filter. High pass. Direct. Actually, it's one thing I keep doing. There's no point doing it. Like, putting a sub in at this stage, the idea stage. That's for the mixing stage. I'll clean sub in later. I mean, it's just the way I work. It's the best way I think is the best way of working. It sounds really overpowering in the subs right now, but that's okay. I'm just experimenting. Rin, you're trying to work like that, not to get ahead of myself too much. But yeah, yeah. It's more important to stay in the flow and get the ideas out. In it, mixing you can do like you can always do later. It's like a technical thing. It's intense. Intensity intensifies. Did you do a little laugh as well? Can you consider a live show like prepare yourself in advance and play some rave for fun? See, I'd rather DJ every single time, bounce all my tracks to audio, and DJ them like they are tracks, even though Ableton Live is built like it, but it makes it easy. Like I could easily do a live set with this, you know, just add these parts to the session, however you do it. I don't know how you do it. Add them in and just press play. Assign these to keys, bang. Suddenly I'm a performing artist, not just a DJ of my own tunes. At this point, what is going on in this tune? Is it better? There's nothing else in layers, and now we should move to what do you call it? Sequencing, arranging. See, I don't usually do vocals in tunes, you see. I mean, like, I've heard some amazing tunes with ragga vocals in, right? But don't think I would put one in my own. I'd like play it and hope an MC did some live thing over it. Come on, snap to grid. So I can do this. A drum roll, yay! Something's not quite right here. Duplicate again. Right, let's do variations. Why not? Save all the real effort for later. So I just want an easy win right now. Variations of an easy win, for sure. So this sound. Oh, like, all I've got to do is increase the filler. Where is that? It's the sound of the... Oh, it's this. Right. A load of unison voices with random turned off. The distortion sounds rubbish. Is it crackling? Goodness for the undo button. This speed is so overused. Hi, what app is this? This is Ableton Live 12, and that was Serum. Steve Duda's Serum VST 2, Serum 2. I don't know where I saw that meme today. Someone saying it's about, they called it Steve Duda's Serum VST. I can't remember what the meme was. How much was it? Ableton's like, well, our live suite is like 400 quid or something. And Serum 2 is about 180, I think. the same. I mean, it's variation, so yeah, it's not the same, but I might just keep that one and variate something else. Thanks for following. This beat is overused. Yes, Spotify, yeah, so my non-D&B tunes are on Terrapastel, this user name, and my D&B tunes are under Nextlev, NEXLEV, Nextlev, or Nextlev D&B. If you type Nextlev into Spotify, what happens? I think I do this check every few months to see. I can't be the only one called Nextlev, you see. I know I'm not on Instagram anyway. I've had to use Nextlev D&B. Oh no, it comes up, but it knows I've already searched for Nextlev and clicked on it, so that's probably why it's put it to the top. But there's only one Nextlev on 7 monthly listeners. In that picture there, that was good. That was a good free buy. That in a swimming pool. That's why I put it on there. It was just a great moment. Nextlev, yeah. And I've not released any Nextlev tunes for like 2 years. But I'm about to start releasing again. I've been doing loads of dubstep recently. I'm about to start doing Aliens. Yeah. That's the one with Dr. Becky Smethurst from YouTube. It's a sample of one of her shows talking about aliens. Thank you, mate. Cheers. Let's see what other bases we've got. Trouble I've got is my sounds are all over the place. No Rush, thank you. No Rush was signed. I'd already released it, but well, not signed. It got released on Jungle. Oh, what the fuck's it called? I forgot what it's called now. DJ Hybrid's Jungle label. Massive in the jungle. I can't remember. I think he approached me as well. He approached me. He said, "Do you want to put this tune on Did he? Or did I send him an email? I can't remember how, but he wanted that tune anyway. Deep in the Jungle, it's called, his label, and I don't think he does Deep in the Jungle anymore. I think he stopped doing it for whatever reason, because he got to like deep in the jungle 10, and on each compilation there's like 30 tracks. It's a lot of tracks. Which is nice. Yeah, No Rush was my favourite tune to play at like free party. Even though it's a bit slower, it's like at ones. It's not 160, is it? 20 plus years. Stepper. 5. Mushroom. Oh yeah, mycelium. That's another track that I played at that rave. Mycelium played that there. It was great. It went on really well. It was like a bit of an ear hurty version because I didn't finish engineering it. Gotta love mushrooms. Yeah, mushrooms are amazing. I picked some bullets, what are they called, this year. Very tasty. Good old Liberty Caps. Liberty Caps are interesting because, yeah, I don't think they can grow them in a lab. I think it's one of those things they can't replicate the exact things that are needed, the conditions that are needed to grow it like in an artificial environment, which is kind of amazing, isn't it? I think there's loads of things like that in nature, but it's funny that Liberty Caps are one of them. Yeah, you can get them all over. Well, not all over, you can't. If you're in a city, which I used to be in Manchester, you usually have to travel out a bit. Wales is good though. Devon, yeah. Well, you know, the law has changed, so I don't have time to pick anyway these days. Well, yeah, hallucinogenic experiences are interesting, aren't they? But I've had enough of them. Not saying I wouldn't do one again, but like, yeah, the insights that you get, like, are, you kind of remember them. You remember them, so yeah, I had some fun times. But yeah, this, yeah, they're like a class A for a reason. I think I have to say that. I have to say that. I mean, I like this natural thing that grows in the ground, you know. And humans have been taking them for thousands and thousands of years, and I do think a lot of like cave paintings, you know, early artwork came from just the radical thoughts that can emerge from just, you know, breaking away from the daily grind of trying to find food and storing food for winter because they're the basic things you've got to do to live another year. Just breaking away from that and going, hey, look at this, and spitting some ochre onto a wall to make a red line and make a shape of like a spiral or gazelle or tell a story. Like, which came first, art or psilocybin? And psilocybin's been here. Mushrooms are actually fungi, preceded like all life on Earth, like that we see now. They've been here way longer than plants. And there's this image of what the Earth used to look like when you go back far enough, and it was just like giant mushrooms, like really tall, huge, like structures that are just like fruiting bodies of the mycelium on the ground. And the mycelium is consuming whatever dead matter's on the ground. They haven't. No, they weren't always a class A. No, no, they. I can't remember what they were before, but they were. I don't know if they were. They had some kind of classification. They were they were unclassified, but then they were classified after that. But you could, they were like different laws were about picking them, wasn't there? I mean, like the conspiracy theory is that they don't want us thinking outside the box. The powers that be. And others say, oh, it's because one guy jumped out of a flat. Then they were like, oh, they're too dangerous. We need to control them. Because you used to be able to buy them. You used to be able to buy a fresh mushroom from like a head shop. They used to be. I bought one when it was legal for them to sell them fresh. Oh, I think they were fresh. That was the loophole. If they were fresh, you could eat them, buy them, trade them, and if they were dried, it was illegal. So, yeah. Good night, Sexter. Caps. Well, not anymore. No, no. You if you caught with them, yeah. They probably won't do much, unless you've got enough to supply, which is obviously like where you cross the boundary in the law to being a dealer. That's when they'll throw the book at you. But yeah, I can't on this channel condone any of this stuff. Just talking about facts, that's all I'm doing. No. It's as soon as you pick them. It's as now. Check the law out. It's so there's like this joke video on YouTube that I saw the other day of someone. It can't be detected. You can't detect it once it's in your body. So if you eat it straight from the ground, as in not pick it. So there's this guy like on his face, on his knees, right next to the ground, eating one directly from the ground to get around the law. Genius. Don't do drugs. Be like a sheep. But yeah. If you believe in God, do you think he got it wrong? Do you think we weren't meant to eat these things? Seriously though, like how many people, but it's not in history, it's not in history books, like, oh yeah, like every night they would take huge they would make a special tea out of these special mushrooms, and all drink it and do crazy things. It's I don't know. It's a shame that it's illegal. It's a shame that it's not guided, that there aren't like guided tours. No, Nordia Studio, hello, salut. Because it can be therapeutic, can't it? Like many of these things that are like illegal. Not all of them, no way. But things like natural things, like psilocybin containing mushrooms. Yeah, it's not mentioned. That's the thing. It's because it's just this natural thing that occurs, and where is all the history in it? Where is all the stories from all the people who took them over the time? You ever see those like I remember there was this book when I was little, and it was just full of fairy tale like woods with like fairies in it, and these giant mushrooms that little elves are sat on and stuff. Where did he get that idea? Oh yeah, there's a trial for that. Yeah. Harm reduction. Yeah. Too expensive. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those where it's down to the unfortunately, because we're in a bloody ultra capitalist world. It's the drug makers, the pharmaceutical big pharma, who have the money to trial and test, psilocybin, sort of therapies and pills and stuff, isn't it? And then sell it to us in a packaged thing that doesn't do the same thing as just going out and munching on for some fields with some mates, with some safe around some safe people. That's all. That's all you got to do. I mean, if to take them safely, you need to be around people who can look after you. But DMT, no. I've never, I've touched it. Yeah, I've never gone in on that one. Psychedelics chat. There's a lot of research on DMT. They don't want us to open our minds. That's the conspiracy theory. It is that what does it do? What does it do to you? Or does it make you, after you've been on it? Does it make you go, I'm not going to be told what to do, or does it make it? What does it do? That scares the powers. If you don't turn up for the work next day, I suppose like there and work for them to make them profit. I suppose that would be something they don't like. 12k likes. Yeah, how did I get that many likes? Thanks for pointing that out, 113. I don't know how that's happened. When did that happen? Send you to another dimension. Yeah, I know a lot of, and I have friends who have done, and what I don't like about it is that they just talk. There was one guy that I knew, and he just came back talking like in tongues for ages. Like the worst one is that guy with the laser, right? So you shine the laser and you do the thing and you look into it and you can see numbers and he's like, it's proof that we're living in a simulation. It's like, no, it's not. Unless, and he says, you can see numbers in there. I said, right, okay, you set up that as a scientist to test this, see if other people can see the exact same numbers and get them to write them down. If it's the exact same numbers on the same wall that you're shining a laser, then maybe we are in a simulation, but it's not. It's not going to be the same numbers. It's just the way the mind works. I've thought about this a lot, obviously. My only concern is that as soon as I start talking about this subject, my live stream suddenly becomes unavailable to under 18s, which is not really what I want. Like, Abhinav Raj, hello. Have you heard about that spiral mirror contraption? No? I said spun the light, so I led by example. Thank you, Matushka. That is a hell of a lot of likes. Oh my gosh. How fast does you think I have to move to do that? Frank conversation. Yeah. Right. How's that work then? What does it do? See, basically what I'm saying about people who've done dimethyl tryptamine is that the they talk a lot of shit, and and I think it's such a powerful experience that it makes you think you've seen something that's external, whereas I'm one of the people who that's like an identity. Is that like an identity thing? I'm someone who thinks that pretty much the way your brain is connected, it makes like billions of connections every day. Like just that number, just remember that number every day. Like, and there's quantum things going on. There's like quantum in between states going on in these connections. So it's not like a normal computer. And that's why we can have this ultra rich experience, and it feels like there's something more than what's just in the brain. It's because can you feel the whole universe in your brain? Can you simulate another universe in your brain? Yeah, it's because your brain is like amazing. Noise is awesome. Yeah. Ill fame. Thank you for following. Yeah, like people don't realize how incredible the human brain is. It's just mad. Yeah, once you sort of look at how the quantum world works and see how the brain is using it works with quantum. It's with the sort of superposition of things can either be this or that or both. Then you can sort of see how we're able to simulate each other and multiple people that we know. We know we can guess pretty well what someone we know is going to think next or do next. Not like in real time, but I mean, it's like, oh, if that was my mate, he would do this right now. You know, we're able to like simulate different universes in this one brain. We can simulate someone else's brain to a degree, not completely accurately all the time, but like when you look at this picture of the universe or a galaxy, you're not looking at it now, right? But you can see it in your head. This is one example. All right. Because you wrote mirrors. Can you make? Oh, I've been over Raj saying, can you make some drill? I want some drill vibes, please. So I don't make drill. I don't know what. I've been asked to make drill before. Unless it's drill and bass, then no, I don't think I can make it. Because you wrote mirrors, I'll apparently allow people to tap into psychic abilities. No way. They were tested on loads of different people, not all psychic. Loads of them began to see the same symbols. Right. See, instantly, I think that we all have a very. We're all more connected on the humans alive right now, and the ones that have been alive, sort of like going back 2, 3, 4 generations, have all seen very similar things through printed media, TV, radio, advertisements, and all the life that exists on Earth, like trees and the shape of trees and all this. So we've got a lot in common with symbology so that things will look familiar to all of us, or enough of us, to throw up a false positive on our people psychic test. From the earliest languages. However, I am not saying I'm 100% certain on any of this stuff, because there are things that I can't explain, and like you say, there's this thing like, it depends what your view of after death is, really, doesn't it? If people go back to the everything, to being everything, then I like to think my ancestors are watching over me. Like, and people say the Mick with memes saying, do what your ancestors would do, and it's like a worm. It's a worm, or something like that, or a monkey throwing shit. Like, It's on rule 5. That's for flying. But then you recently deceased family, you know, they're just there. They're literally part of you, and they might as well be there here as well. Like, you remember what they would do. And so is it possible for the symbols their great grandparents saw as a kid to somehow travel and somehow go through not just DNA but upbringing of each parent above you, somehow, like, non-visually, for this symbol to appear in your head? I'm always trying to explain it rather than it just be as magic. So I know I have a question. How do you make the screen follow your mouse? So I made a video. It's OBS with a plugin called OBS Zoom to Mouse and the vertical screen plugin, and then that outputs as a webcam into TikTok Live Studio. I made a video on how to do it all. It's on TikTok and it's on YouTube as well. And who knows what it all means? Well, there's you know, you can only guess, can't you? Sometimes. But you know, I had like a Christian upbringing, so but I don't. But I'm like I see it all as metaphors. So there's whatever form you can call it a creator, but it's like kind of missing the point. It helps. It's easier to call it a creator rather than creation. But so you know what I mean. I'm totally conflicted. I found my own comfort in it. Whereas if you're like if you're a Bible follower, then it's easier, isn't it? It's all, you don't have to do all that thinking. What do you do with the spare time? You didn't have to do all that thinking. I think Zeno is going to start a new stream now where there's no talking about psychedelics and religion. It's not even religion. That wasn't even. I didn't even talk about religion. And it was just trying to work out what's going on. Appreciation of the brain. Let's try this. Knock one of those off. Some of these don't make it. I don't think this one's going to make it, but I'm still got about it. I've got to think of a word beginning with X. So I'm going to use Word Finder because why waste stuff? I always learn a new word. Xanthus, yellow. Well, not many words beginning with X. Xanthus. And then we're going to bounce it. Xylophone. I think I've done xylophone. That's the one that everyone knows. Everyone knows. in school, that's the only and for a long time the only word you knew that began with an X. Like, until you really start looking through a dictionary and realise that there's pages of words with X that, but you never use the words in real life. Extractor fan, X Factor. Axolotl. Axolotl. Good. Nearly. It's nearly there. You're getting quicker, guys. Like, I always, in the early days when I first started live streaming, I would say, right, guys, I need a letter, a word beginning with B. And I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and no one answered. So I went to Word Finder, and by the time he came back, someone replied with a word. There was one. There was a few really good ones actually. There was the one called Wave Pool. I was making a dubstep tune, and it had like this swishy sound in it. I said, "Right, guys, what shall I call it?" And instantly, this guy went Wave Pool. I was like, "Yeah, that's the top name." I ended up not calling it Wave Pool. It was the working title, but that had to be that it would. I would have kept Wave Pool, but I decided to go with Siren, and it's like the second track on the album that's about to come out. And it forms part of the concept artwork. There's a siren on it. It's a painting with a ship sinking like a warship, and there's a siren on some rocks. That's what it's going to look like. Just wait for it to come back. Right, this is going to be an hour-long stream. 24,000, Matushko. Oh my gosh. This is all you're doing. Thank you so much. X, because I save all my tracks in alphabetical order. Well, I go through the alphabet. So that's the last like 20ish tunes there. So the previous first word letter, first letter of the first word was nape. And then the next had to choose a new word for the next 26 letters of the alphabet. So it was overture, and then start with A, overture angle, overture bun, overture countersink, and just go through like that. So that, and the reason I do this is because it just makes it easier to identify tunes. Like if this was 2 letters, you know, it would be really hard to. If I saw a tune called OF, you know, there would be nothing memorable about it whatsoever. But if I look up a word each time and look up the meaning, I'll that makes connections in the brain, so you're more likely to sort of remember it as a moment I was in when I was making that tune. Although most of them I don't remember. Like most of them I don't remember making them, but I do remember what they sound like after listening to them a few times. But still, it's not, you know, only after listening to this bunch of tunes, these are the ones that we're going to release. Log Paragon, Log Wavepool, Maglucid. Only after mixing and playing with these over many sessions can I go to one and know exactly what I'm going to hear. So it's pretty mad. It's a pretty mad system to work with, because while you're working with it, you realise the limits of your memory, what it's actually capable of in any given moment. Like that's like just an interesting side effect, is knowing that extra things about yourself. But while I do have this pretty cool naming system for doing this for making music, there's loads of systems which I don't have, and I I'm terrible at, because I don't have a system for, such as being really methodical with saving sounds in the right directories. I'm really bad at it. And if I was good at it, I'd be able to make music even faster. Numbers, yeah. See, I use numbers for version numbers. So I'd put a 1 or a 2 after this if I did a second save of it, or a second session. And some of these have got silly numbers, like Wretch has got a lot. It stopped at 90, and then I did a VIP for another 41 versions. Like, I don't think I've done that many versions of any tune I've ever done before. And then a VVIP, because don't ask. I have already, like, this is going to come out in December, this one. Should we have a quick listen? Yeah, that's saved for December now. That one, it's not finished, but it'll be easy to finish because the original production is already finished. Just have to copy and paste. Right, so done a few tunes tonight. I only done one on stream. But I think because it's past midnight, I should follow my own rules and go. It's been nice chatting. It was a bit strange before that we were talking about the world of the unexplored fucking universe of the mind. I love that subject, and I think you have to include the I think you do have to touch on the use of psychedelics because it changes things so much temporarily, doesn't it? That it can alter your perception, and that's everything. Perception, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, this has been a live stream that's about perception now. Right, anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Take care. I might be on Saturday. Might take a day off tomorrow. And maybe back on Sunday. Only everything we experience. Yeah. Let me get to 30k. What happens at 30k? How are you doing 1,000 of those like every 5 minutes? That's like about four fingers. What happens at 30k though? Does something, is it like something I should stay around for? Why am I even asking that question? Why do I do this to myself? Like, I'm supposed to be like going to bed and being a sensible person and stuff. What happened? Like, my life was supposed to be going in that direction where I stop doing the less sensible stuff and I start doing the more sensible stuff. I'm gonna go out next Saturday. It's been a long time. 29? Oh. me do it again. I think it should be bent. It should be bent, shouldn't it? Not bent, but slid. It should be ported. There is a filter that's doing nasally things here. Hey, 30k. The 2 goes got me to 30k. Need more filtration here. Loop. I'm making another tune. It's very nasally. Anywhere, is it? Maybe if it was a bit more filtered. Filter 2. Mix. That should be making. That should be filtering. What's going on? Wrong channel. That's what's going on. Did I have it the wrong channel the whole time? Let's do some ska. The year 2000 again. Let's turn the reverb off. Thanks very much. I did do one of these the other day that just so happened to have a filter that did like a ska, like what. Don't know if you remember that tune by DJ Zinc called, can't remember. There's a cheeky number, very cheeky number on the dance floor. I remember bouncing up and down in Bagley's in London, and the whole floor was like moving. It's pretty scary. So it looked overcrowded, and it's like the first floor, and I thought this floor could fucking go through. Should have tuned that. Maybe I should. Where can we go with that though? It's only a 4-beat loop. So 3, 4, no, it's 8-beat loop. An ending. Left those in by accident. So that's where we're at. What if we drop a nice little break behind now? What about this one? Oh my god, that sounded better than I thought it would. I mean, it already did sound good on its own, but... Oh, and the cowbell I get this as well. Let's get this. It's too many kicks, I think. Just do this. It's totally by accident. It's because Matushka was like, I'm going to get you to 30k. I'm like, oh, is this... This is what happens at 30k. Now we know. It sounds a bit messy, the drums, but at this stage, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'll make a variation. 2. Colour a different colour. I knew this would happen. The bug in Ableton. What? Roskilde City. This is Ableton Live 12.2. I'm waiting for the 12.3 to come out beta because it has the group export version, the group export function feature. This tune makes me happy. It's a bit like Naughty's DMP. I if I can layer it to give it a bit of I need to save it as a different thing now. XY was beginning with Y. Y'all, yar. Yatsender. What's Yatsender? Place. Yaten. I mean, it's spelled differently. But no way, I've never heard of Yatsenden. And I've typed in a lot of addresses when I've worked in Royal Mail. Berkshire. So is Yatsenden, no way. It's a funny name, but definitely an English name, isn't it? First bit's really weird, but something undone. I'm going to go for yeah. Great suggestion. You were very quick off the mark there, Matushko. Very quick. Yamaha. So duplicate this. All we're going to keep is the filter pattern, because it's all about the filter pattern. And then we're going to get rid of some of these. Get rid of. How about we just get rid of all of these? And just rely on synthesis, not synthesis. Oscillators. Go for a square wave here. Default shapes. Pull some shapes. Default ones. Evening down Frith. I'm doing some ska. Yonder's a good one. Yonder's a really good one, because I mean that's the name of my label that I'm going to put this dubstep and I put my electronic music out under. It's just a name. It's like it's not exactly like this big place that's a label. Yonder Loft. because I used to work from in an attic. So layer it up a bit, but sounds strange now. Hope you all got done for us. 40k. I mean, I will actually get sort of alliance where it kind of it'll be interrupted, and but then I can go back to bed because the grandparents are here. So, but yeah, I'm still knackered. So maybe this isn't the right sound. Single sine wave, square wave. Very rhythmic. I don't know. Just don't know. Let's have a look at the sub. All good. Sounds weird now. It sounds like it's off. It's gone off. I think it's because I've been listening to a slightly different one. Still sounds wobbly there. That's alright. Just need a voice to do it. We do have voices in here, a lot of selection of voices. Would be in Loop Cloud.
Bounce, drop it. Bounce.
So we're gonna do a bounce. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add a bounce. We're gonna tune it. We're gonna put auto tune on it. That's what we're gonna do. Make a MIDI track. And point this MIDI in at the 62 Control Fox or 61 and
bounce.
Play it.
Bounce.
No. Mono MIDI on.
Bounce. 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 bounce, 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 bounce. Bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce.
It's very short. Maybe it should be on the right first note.
Bounce, 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 bounce.
Do we need to time stretch this? I think we do.
Bounce, 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 bounce.
Yeah, it doesn't really work because it doesn't detect the bit where a voice goes down like
Bounce.
there. It kind of can't correct it.
Bounce.
So it's like a perfect pitch, but it's more like the pitch I want it to be. So
Bounce.
how can I?
Bounce. Bounce. Bounce.
It's not saying bounce anymore. It's just saying bound. We need to extend it so it goes.
Bounce.
The-
Bounce. Bounce.
Okay. Delay. Do it the easy way. Not sure. Maybe it needs to drop in something deeper, low and smoother. Reverse the C. Why doesn't R work? There's a reason why R doesn't work, and I can't remember what it was on my computer. I've done something. Doesn't really make much difference. Still a funny thing to do though. I will just use the R sound. Okay. Let's scrap all this for a minute and just use the R sound. Drop it. Delay again. Needs to be quiet. Delay. Something deeper. That could be the variation, yeah. That could be the variation that we need. Softer, less distorted, less growly. Wow. It's a new one, I think. I don't know. Have I ever reached that many likes before? That's a lot of likes. Go.
Hey. Sheesh.
It is fun using. I mean, it's too much fun using the vocals. Like I shy away from them, but they are like super fun and had so much energy instantly. Sheesh. Crazy D. Oh, that was a drum roll. Not in the right place there. Maybe it should be on there. That's two. Wait, no, that's 4 blocks, isn't it? So that's like it's almost the first half of a tune, right? I think I've got to like find an intro that can introduce this level of wobbly. I know what I'll do. Do another. This is for intro bass only. Warning. And then I'm going to bed. Intro bass. Unless I keep having fun or Matsushiko keeps liking the stream. Small chamber. No, we're going to go something a bit bigger than that. How about a cathedral in the sky? Wow. Where's the drums gone? Getting funky. Just playing old Lewis. Because we've got thank you. Track is sounding mega fun. That's why I'm still here, because it's I'm having fun with it. Whatever's going on. Dull it. Dull it, yeah. Do filter. My best doing high pass. These.
Shish. Bow. Shish.
Auto filter. Muffled.
Shish. Bow. Shish.
So, I wish I could do that again without. Right, start here, do some automation.
Shish. Bow.
Slow.
Shish.
So how do you do the mouse?
Shish. Bow.
Still somehow it comes in like, it sounds like it comes in too soon. Maybe have a false start. Oh, I've always wanted to do a false start. Yeah, like that. Oops. No. What have I done? Insert Control I, right? There it is. This trouble with doing a false start. what do you do next? I mean, false start. I've always wanted to do false start. I feel like I'm at the stage in chicken sauce. Girl. Maybe you're not even sure yourself, really. It's like just like did anyone ever do real frog in like frog songs? That would be unreal. It would be unreal. Just deadness and chickens. Maybe one moo in the background. So the rises, now the rises start, so I'll put the rises in there. It's too quick. Oops. Wait. No, it was right. Okay, and then the bubble riser as well, just add some more intensity. I need something to keep the pace, like a slow kick build thing. Cock-a-doodle-doo. And that. With all those early ravers still out on the dance floor, they need something to wake them up. So we'll start slow. So thanks for following, Craig. I'm thinking that first one shouldn't come in straight away. I don't have any chicken sounds. I mean, it's a serious thing to consider putting animal sounds in a D&B tune. It's very, very serious. TikTok made me do it. Not just a ribbit and do a frog bass, or just an MC with a really deep voice go ribbit. What, doing a chicken sound? Loop, loopy loop. But anyway, this intro, what's going on? Loop.
She's down. She's
It's become very serious, this track, very serious. It's doing this funny sound like a chicken. Maybe not at this time of night, not at 1 in the morning when the kids are asleep.
she's down. She's
That's a very. The intro's too long now. It needs to be like. What was the Bagar? No, it was Bagar. No, well, good. This is it. I don't know which advert that is. I don't really watch much TV. I thought Om Nom Nom is like, I think we make that sound a lot when we're saying, like, pretending to eat food, right? Nom nom. But I imagine if it was just before the drop, a dog just eating food. Just that the sound of a dog eating food. Just noises. Mouth noises. That's a dank drop. Thank you, Danny. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun making this. It's a nice opener, that, isn't it? Because it just goes straight into the filter suite. That one. Club. chicken song. What the sounds that's chicken, like an egg timer. An egg timer going off in a bit like in a dream. Loads of reverb. I haven't got one. I haven't got a chicken sound. No, I know I have got one because I literally just did one on the stream then. So it is recorded. It's on, at least on YouTube. So I can put that in. Not now then. I will put that in. I don't know where this track's going to go, but has anyone ever done a chicken track before? I feel like there is one place where I could play it where the rest of my set will be just, pretty, the standard kind of set that I do, but I'll just put one thing in there that's not serious at all, not even the slightest bit. Not like the opposite of I'm a serious DJ. Smith, hi. Last weekend I was playing 1990s horror trailers for D&B vocals. Oh, nice. Like screams, stuff like that. So what I have to do to this tune, right, when I next come back to it, is sample the video and go parkour. Did I already do a bounce? No, right. So I'm going to control, save it, and then I'm going to put in here oh, come on, why is that not working? That's like my favourite key command. Oh, because it's audio. Dumbass. Right. Control Shift M, there it is. Sample. From, and I leave, oops. What happened? Keyboard's going haywire. Collab on something, yeah. It's hard to collab. I find it really hard. This is fun. Whatever's happening here. Craig's suggesting we do cause chicken sound. Or some actual chicken sounds in here, or at least me doing a silly one. Still think that's really funny. Just chicken sounds, yeah. Because no, I know where I'm gonna play it. Because it's like I think it works really well. Having a chicken, just think of a chicken, because chickens kind of do that, don't they? They go dun, dun, dun. They scar. They do scar with their heads. So it's the perfect. It's going to set people up for madness, which I think you've got to have at least one moment in your set, right? That's my philosophy. If you're doing DJ set, just look for ways to just change things up just for a moment. With tunes like this in your arsenal, like the chicken song. I feel like this is something happening here. Like it doesn't. It triggers more than emotion. Well, yeah, it's also, there's also like an intellectual, like why is he put a chicken sound? I don't think I've ever heard a chicken sound in a drum and bass tune before. This is, I don't know whether to laugh or cry or go to the bar or go to the toilet. Was that, yeah, was that a chicken? Oh shit. Or was it just someone doing an impression of a chicken? It's brilliant. Thanks, Craig, for that suggestion, because I really think no one's going to take me seriously when I send them that tune, but I don't care. It's really funny. I like I say, I mean, I think there's no genre where it's chicken noises for basses, but for frog basses, you know, you could have the sound of the jungle. You have some frogs going and then ribbit. But no one's ever done ribbit right before the drop, have they? They should. Maybe they should do that as well. The Dreamers of Dreams. So yeah, that's what's going in there. God, just echoed. I did do one. See, I did do it, and it's not been released yet. And it was the from the meme. What's his name? Who do it? It was a cat. It was a cat like going like that, and then this other guy's auto-tuned it, and he's done like a sort of a reggae kind of sound to it, and it's just dead silly. But I sampled that and put it in a dub, in a, you know, what's a like a Raggedy and B. What's it called? Raggedy and B. Raggedy and B. Yeah. And it sounds pretty good. But when I told my MC mate about it, and he was MCing on the same night I played on the first night, he said, "That's just blown my head, that." He went, "What's this?" I said, "That's a cat." The cat on the, like, that being played really loud through this system. Going, meow, 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 meow. Yeah, I'm going to play it now. Oh, I might not be able to find it, actually. Might be too hard to find. Meme and bass, that's it. So, animals are I'll release this. It sounds alright, innit? See, I played you that just to show you that I am serious about putting a chicken sound in. I'm not shying away from using like animal noises. Definitely not. I think there's not enough animals in drum and bass at the moment. So we need to change that. I think maybe Vengeant has done some. Did he do like some? Vengeant will sample anything, won't he? As if it sounds good. It doesn't matter if it's a machine, a chair, a drill bit. Matey, ready for a new track? We are breaking new ground. Bull bass. What sound do bulls make? I have to go. Matey, you've joined at the wrong time, I'm afraid. I can just play the Baggers. Oh, badgers. Don't they just bite people? Cock-a-doodle. No. I always forget this. Right. We've bounced it for tonight anyway. But yeah, thanks. That's been great. Craig, everyone else. Matushko, with all your likes. You're responsible for keeping me online because I wanted to see what happened when we got 30,000 likes. And now you've got us up to like 60k. So that's amazing. Thanks. Crazy D, thanks for the rose. Thanks for sticking by, Dan. Tack Smith. And I'll I'll probably do an edit of this live stream tomorrow, without all the psychedelic stuff. Maybe a bit of psychedelic stuff. I don't know. So I'll do like a short clip, but this whole thing's on YouTube, and I will sample it. And next time I open this project, I will put that. I feel like we're on something here because I think it's these exciting moments must happen. You know, when you find it when these people producers think they're onto a hit tune in the studio, and they're like, this is going to blow people away, and sometimes they're wrong, and it doesn't. But sometimes they're right, and they were right. They knew it, just because it has like a mad concept or something in it. Who knows? I've got that feeling right now, definitely. Especially with the ska kind of chicken dance, the chicken song. That's what it needs to be called. The chicken song. Yeah. And we've got witnesses. Nice one down. Right. Good evening, good night. Have a good weekend. I shall see you all soon. Good night. The Colonel's dirt box. Yeah. The chicken song or Colonel, spelled Colonel, not like that. Unless, no, it'd be weird if it was spelled like that. That's C-O-L. It's spelled like that, isn't it? Colonel, yeah. Colonel Dirtbox. Right, peace.